Hey, today I want to do a little something different. I'll do a full video lesson on my trades later tonight for subscribers, and it's going to be a long video, so stick around for that. But I donate 100% of my trading profits to charity these days. There's so many different issues and so many different problems right now. For June and July, I donated my money to Yemen. Made around nearly $400,000 for those 2 months, which is just insane. That's probably my best 2 month stretch in many years. It's also been, the stock market's best 100 days ever. And now August, I've made 56,000 so far. So this month I'm donating to two different issues. There's an oil spill in Mauritius. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been posting a lot about that. I was actually supposed to go to Mauritius. I know a lot of the people there. It's famous for its biodiversity and its amazing environmental ecosystem. And now there's an oil spill pretty much caused by a vessel that is rumored, based on freaking interviews with the crew, that they went closer to land for a birthday party because they wanted Wi-Fi. I don't know if that's true yet. That's just, what's emerging. It makes no sense to me that there's a huge vessel that crashes into the coral reefs. Then it was also just sitting there for basically 2 weeks while the government and, the quote experts were trying to say what to do with it. And now, it's pretty much up to the locals, sadly, who are cleaning up, their environment. And even, when they're cleaning it up, I mean, over 1,000 tons of oil spilled. Luckily, they saved, roughly 3,000 tons from the ship, but 1,000 tons spilled, and this is such a fragile marine ecosystem. Their whole island depends on tourism and snorkeling and their wildlife. And now look at it. I mean, all the wildlife is pretty much going to be dead. All the seafood, all the diving and snorkeling is done. Like it's crazy. So we're going to try to help the locals there. I'll have more details too, because I'm donating 56,000. It's going to be split between Lebanon and Mauritius. But we've also had fundraisers on Facebook, and I want to link those two specifically, those two fundraisers below this, because they're both going on, and I'd appreciate all donations, even if you can just give $5. Because it goes so far. We're donating the money, 100% of it, to EcoSud, which is a charity down in Mauritius, which is helping with the cleanup and the wildlife recovery. Some people are asking, why is the ship company not helping? Oh, I'll get to Lebanon in a second. Why is it the locals who are doing this? And it's crazy. The locals have put up like these booms and everything, and you can see the water. I mean, it's just night and day from where the oil is. The oil company makes billions of dollars, and this is the problem with the world. You have these giant companies that are just literally, raping the world for money and killing the environment and killing everything. And then when they even did a press conference apologizing because it was clearly their fault. And now, the money to clean this up is it's a big legal battle, like with insurance and like whose domain is it, because the ship is registered in Panama and the whole shipping industry is corrupt. I mean, it's just nasty. And meanwhile, it's these poor locals and the poor environment that pays the price. So we're trying to help. My 50,000 roughly. Hopefully, it'll keep growing in August. We'll see how it goes. But that's going to go towards Mauritius, and we've also raised 100,000 so far, which is awesome. Thank you for that. And then also in Lebanon, again, it's with the shipping industry. I mean, there was a massive blast, if you saw a few days ago. There were chemicals that were dropped off in a warehouse, supposedly, and the warehouse just wasn't taken care of, just pure negligence, and it exploded, and it killed, 150 people, and thousands of people are injured, and 300,000 people are homeless. So we're donating money to help them. And I got to write a whole press release on all the details. In total, for June, July, and August, we're donating $1.6 million between my trading profits and what we raise in these fundraisers. So it's pretty awesome. I'm pretty proud to be able to help. We can't necessarily save the world with 1.6 million, but it's a start. And, the money goes to the victims and the families. We're giving them food, shelter, medicine, and there's so many great charities that we're working with, from direct relief to Mona relief, um, to partners relief. They're all called relief. UNICEF also, Doctors Without Borders. I talked with another one. What was it called? Batanmal. Um, and I was just talking with EcoSud yesterday in Mauritius. So we're trying to help and do what we can. And frankly, this is what makes me so excited to teach you guys. Like this might not look like a crazy tweet, but it is. When the fact that you can make a monthly salary in a day, that's awesome. And I'm not even trading that big. And I, actually had a loss on TOMZ. It wasn't perfect trading by all means, by any means. Although I did have some pretty good sales near the market open on BEGI and TPTW. And like I said, I'll do a longer video that's purely about the stock market and how I made those trades, because I know that's what you guys want to learn. But I also wish someone had told me how important it was to give back in the beginning of my journey. I'm very proud now to have donated a little over $4 million of my own money now. And we just started doing these fundraisers, and it's awesome that more people can get involved. But I want you to become my next millionaire student so that you can donate millions to different charities around the world, or maybe just in the US, whatever you want. You get to choose. I get some people being like, "Come on, Tim, why are you helping all these people in these other countries? The US needs help." We've donated millions of dollars to the US too. Make-A-Wish, I've done several wishes. Boys and Girls Club, Houston Food Bank, just for a few examples. I built a whole library in Michigan, which I haven't even posted about yet. So I'm donating everywhere, but a lot of this stuff is just urgent. And because I was already planning on going to Mauritius, I already had contacts there, and now their lives are just ruined. A lot of divers, a lot of just good people who cared about wildlife, and now they're just destroyed for the next few years. So the money goes far there. And then in Lebanon, I mean, just like through the partners that we're dealing with, with Partners Relief, for example, they're giving out food packs that can feed a family of 4 to 5 for a month, and they cost roughly $45 in Lebanon. And last month, $565,000 of it went to Partners Relief. And they're giving out food packs in Yemen, which cost roughly $55. So it's different depending on the community. But, either way, I mean, $40, $50 that can feed a whole family for a month. Like, are you kidding me? And then UNICEF and Doctors Without Borders and Direct Relief, they all do such amazing stuff. And then I actually have a call later today with World Food Program, giving out more meals. And I don't know. I've been fortunate enough in the stock market to make millions of dollars. And now, I'm able to have a business based on teaching. Like, I'm open about it. Some people are like, "Oh, you don't make enough from trading." Correct. I donate 100% of my money that I make from trading these days to charity. But I've made nearly $700,000 now, halfway through, a little more than halfway through 2020. So I'm glad to donate to charity. And I'm asking you not even to necessarily donate. I know a lot of people don't have a lot of money. At least just share this, like retweet this, help me talk about this stuff. We're all on social media. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on YouTube. Get other people aware of this, because I mean, it's crazy. Like, I basically broke the news on Lebanon. Like, I had the video up on Karmagawa, hours before BBC or other news coverage, because it's just not, Lebanon is not like a very popular area to cover. And I'm just like, this is crazy. Like, I'm focused on trading and teaching, and somehow I'm breaking news. And then the Mauritius oil spill, like, I'm literally talking with EcoSud and the environmental minister of Mauritius last night. And I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I have no qualifications for this. But because I have a presence on social media, and because I'm, pretty loud with my donations, and I'm trying to get more people to donate and get more people to share, somehow, like, I've become like this important figure in these crises. And it blows my mind. That shouldn't be. We should have more people, with qualifications talking to, like, the environmental minister. But we've raised $100,000, and now I'll probably donate like 25, maybe 35,000 by the end of the month to Mauritius too. And that's one of the biggest donations ever. And it's pretty crazy. Look at this. I got to brag one sec. Just to show you, that literally no matter who you are, no matter how many followers you have, I mean, Karmagawa is my charity, and we got 4,388 followers. And this, post that, we did on Mauritius, where I just said, please retweet, like, let's get them help, let's get people aware, had 50,000 retweets. And then Time Magazine's Person of the Year, Greta Thunberg, did a similar kind of post. And, it wasn't exactly formatted the right way. And she got 9,000 retweets. And, she didn't necessarily, say like, hey, everyone share this. So I understand that, it's a little different, but it's still pretty crazy to me that we had 5 times the number of retweets as Greta. And, I'm a big fan of Greta, but at the same time, like, the world is just begging to be taught about stock trading and to be taught about the problems, with the world. Like, what can we do better? And I don't have, all the solutions. Like, I have no, medical licenses. I have no professional licenses whatsoever. I'm not a broker. I'm not a financial advisor. I just have experience. And I know that oil spills, especially in, very biodiverse areas like this, are terrible. It's absolutely terrible that the locals, like this guy, I mean, they're trying to clean it up. They don't have the proper tools. They don't have the proper equipment. Their whole lives and their livelihood are at stake. Like, some people are like, why are they, going in? They don't have a choice. They're trying to save their future. And, until we really started posting about it, like, no one cared. I mean, this was August 8th, and this is literally the most popular tweet on the internet on Mauritius, on the oil spill. And the crash with the vessel happened on July 25th or July 26th. So roughly 2 weeks with nothing, no widespread coverage at all. And it's just crazy. And I find the same kind of thing, with stocks. Like, people ask, like, how do you basically make so much money? Obviously, I have different patterns and stuff like that. But the gist is that people just aren't aware, right? Like, Robin Hooders, no offense to you guys, but most Robin Hooders are just unprepared. They're not looking at breaking news. Like, the reason why I was buying SOLO is because it's a perfect sympathy play to Tesla. Most Robin Hooders have no idea that there's even other plays other than Tesla. Tesla's hitting new highs. That's all they care about. And that's beautiful for Tesla. But there are cheaper plays with similar, if not bigger, percent gains. CETX, I mean, this was an alert from Stocks to Trade breaking news about a rumor with their thermal cameras being used. I don't know if it's true or not, but I know how rumors start. And I know how rumors keep going, especially in this market. So I actually banked, and that was one of my best trades of the day. I tried CVLB, my morning dip buy. I tried to have a little more patience because lately we've been having these dips really start bouncing around 11 a.m. And CVLB, I actually didn't give it enough time, but I want to do a longer video lesson later, but I can't help but start talking about this. Wow, it bounced all the way up to the 160s. So yeah, I mean, I wisely avoided this first drop just because, I mean, it was so scary. But then I got in right here, and it actually turned out to be pretty much the day low. And I had some patience until around here. This was as much patience as I could have, but that's an improvement over normal. But the bounces have been happening over several hours lately. So most people aren't even aware of these patterns. Like, it's crazy to me. But that's the power of the internet. That's why I love my job. That's why I'm so passionate. That's why, frankly, if you watch enough of my videos, I mean, literally anybody can do this, although it will take a little time to understand it. A lot of these stocks move fast, and, a lot of my lessons are a little counterintuitive. So just keep studying and keep learning. My strategy, learn about what's happening in the world. If you can donate, I'm going to post 2 links below this to the Mauritius fundraiser and the Lebanon fundraiser. If you can donate, that's cool. If you can't donate, please share them with your followers. It doesn't even matter if you have like 5 followers. I mean, that's still more awareness being spread, and tell them to share it too. And that's how we get more help, and that's how we make this world better. I know everyone's like, oh, 2020 is the worst year ever. It's not. I mean, there's been some very bad years in the past. We're just hearing a lot about these issues more because of social media, and most people were unaware of it. So let's utilize this awareness and make this world better together. I'll do a longer video tonight on all the detailed trades, but thank you for listening. I hope I made some sense, because it doesn't matter how rich you get. If the world is screwed up, you can't really have fun. So we got to try to save this world and make it better together. Thank you.